Yo, be about what you say you are about. That is today's video topic. I'll share a few stories, of course, all right? And then I'll probably segue into a few different things that match the topic, right? So let's get right into it. And you're probably wondering what's with the shirt, right? It's really hot outside. I think right now it is 81 degrees, right? Think about that. 81 degrees Fahrenheit right now. And it's 7:16 p.m. while I am recording this video, April 29th, right? So I'm giving you guys some summer outfits that I'm probably going to be wearing this summer. I would most likely be wearing this blue shirt without the white shirt, but let's just get right into the video and give you guys what you came here for. So be about what you say you are about. What does this mean? Well, it means if you claim that you are going to be successful, if you claim that you look good, if you claim that you dress well, whatever it may be that you claim, make sure you're actually about it, right? The reason I can speak so surely of myself, the reason my confidence is so high, the reason I can think so highly of myself is because for the most part, I am who I say I am, right? Very few people can call me out on something and it's going to hurt my feelings or it's going to affect me some type of way because for one, I'm actually about what I say I'm about, right? Like, I don't call myself a hustler, but I do hustle, right? And by hustle, I mean, like, I'm doing what I need to do to get to where I need to be, right? Even with creating content, I never claimed to be social media famous. Other people have claimed that for me. I'm just a content creator, right? So I'm about what I say I'm about. Even when it came to, like, all the side hustles I used to do. I remember I got I forget what I was posting about on social media at the time, but this girl, she swiped up on my Snapchat story and she was like, wow, you're actually about it. Think about that. She said, wow, you're actually about it. And I said, really? How so? And she said, well, there's a lot of people out here that, I took screenshots. I don't know if I still have the screenshots, but I know it would take me so long to find it for you guys. It was definitely a couple years ago. I think back in like 2020, 2021. And she said it. And I was like, what do you mean? She said, well, a lot of people out here, they're just posting, they're just talking. They don't really do what they say they're about. For me, like some of you guys that have noticed, I've been posting for every day for over 30 days now on YouTube of all platforms. And they're not short 5-minute videos, 2-minute videos, 60-second shorts, right? You can see me sweating right now. Like, because of how hot it is outside, right? So I want to tell you guys that it's extremely important for you to be about what you say you're about. Not only does it increase your confidence in yourself, not only does it make you appear different to other people, but it plays a major role in whether or not you're actually going to get to where you want to be, right? But again, you guys are probably wondering, what is this outfit? And what am I wearing? How do I look good? How do I style it? You got a really, really nice blue, baby blue, powder blue, whatever type of blue you would consider it. You got a white undershirt out again, just to show the pecs. I'll probably do this video, not do this video, but wear this outfit again, but without a white shirt, just skinless or skin, right? We got the blue tinted sunglasses. We got the Columbia bracelet. We got all the colors of Columbia, blue, red, yellow, and then we got the black casting. And, it's also ropes. And then we've got the blue face watch with the brown leather. You could wear this outfit with white pants. You could wear this outfit with black pants. You could wear this outfit with jeans, blue jeans, black jeans, dark blue jeans, gray jeans. You could wear this with sneakers. You could wear this with dress shoes. Figure it out. Just look your best and walk confidently, right? So this video, I want to make sure that it hits on a few important points, right? Number one, your confidence, it obviously comes from who you say you are and being the person that you claim to be, right? I never claimed to be rich or successful, right? I don't think I've said it in any videos that I was rich or successful. So people can't come at me and say I'm pretending to be rich or successful. And if they do, it's not going to affect me because I've never made those types of statements online. Think about that. Right? Think about how many people get called out and then they have to go into a whole rant and blah, 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 blah. Like, I remember I had when I first started posting in Suits, I'll call them a loser because they came at me. So since some loser came at me in my Instagram comment saying, yo, go work a normal job. You're just a wannabe content creator. You're not even making any money. And I was like, interesting. I never claimed anything like that. And then they said, go work a normal job, work a hard job. Like, you've probably never worked a hard day in your life. And I was like, damn, so because I'm wearing a suit, it means I never worked a hard day in my life. I didn't get angry because I've been a roofer. I've done Instacart, Grubhub, DoorDash. I've worked like interior designing in terms of like actually putting stuff together, breaking stuff apart. I've been on a hot roof for 8 to 12-hour days in the summer. So I've worked during COVID, and when I say work during COVID, I've worked on roof during COVID. So they made us wear masks the whole time, fiberglass everywhere, coming home and the sun basically searing the mask on my face. You guys gotta really, really pay attention to what people say about you, and then whether or not it's actually gonna affect you. The reason I can be so cocky at times, the way I can be so arrogant, right? How some girls will say like, oh, you're so cocky, you're so arrogant, you think you're so confident, this and that, right? I hear from girls, I hear from guys too, because I get it, right? Everybody wants to be me, right? That is obviously my ego, right? Going into this, but it's because I know I look good. I'm not the most handsome guy in the world, but I know how to dress. I know I'm in shape, right? I know I'm strong. I know I'm fast. I know I'm smart, right? When you know things about yourself, people can't hurt you, right? I wasn't born smart. I wasn't born intelligent. I could play the saxophone. I've been playing the saxophone for 13 years. So it's a skill and a talent, right, that I have that they don't have. I'm quick on my hands, on my feet, my reaction time, my thinking time. It's stuff you have to practice, right? So I've practiced my reflexes. I'm learning how to box. I wrestled. I was an athlete in high school. I'm still an athlete. Just because I'm not in high school anymore doesn't mean I'm no longer an athlete, right? I still play soccer or football here and there. Do a little basketball when I can. So I know I'm an athlete. I know I'm athletic. So nobody can say anything about me that would hurt my feelings. Oh, you think you look so good? Oh, you're always taking your shirt off, this and that. Listen, I know what I'm doing. I know why I'm doing it. It's because it won't affect me because I have so much evidence stacked up that I am who I say I am. And I'm not who I say I'm not. If that sentence makes sense. I even had a realization today, right? And I literally almost teared up, water in my eyes, getting ready to just like tear up, like you know when you could feel the tears, right? You know when you could just feel the tears. And the realization as I was driving the realization was that there's so much to come my way. I have my life is literally about to change. And I would never be someone to just say something where like, yeah, I know the success is coming. Oh, I'm about to be rich as fuck. Like, oh, I'm gonna be a millionaire. Right? Like, I would never make those statements because, part of me is like, oh, if I say it, then, somebody else's bad energy is going to. But it's at a point now where I've done everything in my power. And I'm still doing everything in my power to ensure that my life forever changes for the better. And I know it's not going to be all sunshine and rainbows from this point of me saying this stuff. But I've done everything in my power, and I will continue to do everything in my power to ensure that I get there. And that when that realization hit me, the reason it hit me so well or so hard was because I started thinking of, like, I was listening to this podcast of Hamza and Strike It Big, and Hamza was just talking about how, like, his life forever changed. All right, I forget what he was saying, but he said his life forever changed. And then and the realization, it was like, yo, my life is about to forever change. And I'm like, damn. I pulled out my phone. my phone was already out, but I turned on the camera and I faced it towards me and then started recording. I was like, yo, guys, today, April 29th, 2024, I just had the craziest realization of my life. Almost teared up. Tears running down my face, right? Almost, right? What did Tate say? I shed tears, but I did not cry. Right? So, and I was like, my life's about to change forever. Everything is coming into fruition. It's like the vision is getting so close. So close. I could almost like just grab a hold of it and give it a great big hug. Right? I'm just like, damn. It's all so close. Even now, I'm like, damn. It's all so close. And this goes back to the same topic. The evidence that you are who you say you are. The evidence that you are what you say you are. It comes from you. The material success, yeah. But a lot of times it's just having evidence. I've gotten awards, right? Oh, I just realized that the awards that I normally have up, because I took them down, they're not even up, right? So I have the results that for the most part, I am who I say I am, right? One of the pins just fell. I don't even know where this came from. Let me not get distracted because I don't want to stop the video for you guys. Yep, I don't know where it came from. So I think I see where it came from. All right, let's get back to the video. So a big portion, right, of why I do everything, of why I'm so sure of myself, why I can speak so confidently, why I can just flirt whenever a girl says, oh, why do you smile like that? You know, why do you dress like that? Why do you walk like that? And it's not just girls, it's guys, right? I can just say, because that's me. Nobody else does that. Nobody talks like that. Nobody dresses like that. Nobody wears that. I know, because they're not me. Duh, right? Like, you could be so cocky, and what are they gonna say? They're gonna make that little face, right? Like, yeah, who do you think you are? And I'm just there like smiling. Why? Because it's not I am who I say I am. And when the money is there, I'm not gonna change. I'm just gonna be more of me. Now, am I gonna be humble? Yeah, I know where I came from. I'm gonna be grateful for what I have. I'm gonna be grateful that I got there. I'm going to be grateful that I came from where I came from and still have these things. I know my story is going to be great. I know it is. Because I'm making sure that it's great. I'm doing everything possible, right? With God by my side, I'm making sure that look at that. That's how you know I put effort into setting this thing up. But I probably should just glue it or just drill it into the thing, right? Because that is just annoying. It's happened in like 3, 4, maybe even 5 videos now, which is why I took it down, because it got annoying, right? And I'm doing everything possible to ensure that I get to my goals, to ensure that no one can get in my way anymore. Because a big portion of me relied on other people. Why? Because I wasn't as confident in myself. Why? Because I didn't trust my personal decisions. Why? Because I didn't trust my own mindset, my own plan. So I relied on other people's thoughts. What do you think about this? What do you think about that? Now I just do what I know needs to be done, what I believe needs to be done in order to get me to where I need to go. This shirt fits me, but I feel like I need to be bigger because of how the arms look. Look at this. It's not even that loose on me. But if I wore a jacket, it would probably look way sleeker, right? So you can see that I just notice things and I'll just talk about them. Let me not do that. But you know, things if the moment I notice something, I feel like I already need to change the shirt, right? Like, I even thought about buttoning it up for this video. But guys, you got to realize that for you to truly be about what you say you're about, if you haven't gotten the point already, you just need to go out there and do things. I climb mountains and stand on the edge just so I feel like I own the world. I've gone to the observatory in New York, stood at the top, one of the tallest buildings there, overlooked the city, because I wanted to feel like I was a king. And when I felt like I was the king, just overlooking the city, what do you think it did to me? I was like, I felt something crazy surging inside of me. And, you know, the girl I took there, she was smiling, and I was just like, damn, I need to own this shit. Like, this is, I'm just overlooking the city. I'm just like, wow. I need this feeling again. But I needed to be in a position where I have 10 times what I had. Because even though I felt like I was the king in that very moment, overlooking the city, I know I couldn't call myself a king yet. Right? I remember I made a post where I was like, so many people nowadays, they want to call themselves a king. They want to call themselves a queen. Yet they haven't done anything to be considered a king or a queen. You don't look good. You don't dress well. You don't have the money. You don't have the cars. You don't have any materialistic thing that would make you considered a king. Okay? The materialistic things. Now let's talk about inner, right? You don't have the wisdom, right? You can't help somebody. You probably share a little bit of advice that somebody didn't know. But you don't have enough advice to guide somebody to completely change the trajectory of their life. For the people that are calling themselves kings and queens. Go king, go queen, right? Like, think about what a king is and queen is. Now, I'm sure. Everybody's saying it's just so they can feel better about themselves, right? Oh, but you need to be before you can call yourself that. Otherwise, when people say something, it will impact you. It will hurt your feelings. It will change the way you're thinking. It will ruin your entire day. Simply because you want to call yourself a king, you want to call yourself a queen, then the hate comments come. What kind of queen is that? What kind of king is that? You're not even slick. People don't even care about your opinion. You don't even stand tall. You can't even lead. You can't even lead, let's say, an event, small baby event, yet you think you can lead these people. Or you think you can call yourself a king because, oh yeah, I'm a king. Yeah, go king. Yeah. Nah. But when you behave as a king, you can lead people. You can give the right wisdom. People come to you to solve their problems. You have the money to back it, to make the decisions that are needed. You have power. When you call yourself a king, people believe you. When you can walk and stand tall like a king, people know, yeah, this guy, he is who he is. He says he is. He's important. This guy matters. This guy walked into the room, everybody's attention goes to him. Why? And it's not because he's wearing a flashy crown. Think about this. Have you ever had a moment when you just stood up, not even stood up, where you walked into a room and everybody's attention went towards you? Not because you're late. There's a big difference. But you walk into the room and everybody just, because they just feel an energy about you. Anyone who got this far into this video, I'm going to break down this and I'm going to share a story. This goes back to high school prom. I've told this story before, but, you know, of course, let me tell it again. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Duno Clenor. Right? Now, that's something I got to start doing in the beginning of these videos, is introducing who I am and blah, blah, blah. But the story, this goes back to high school prom. And me and my boys, so I'm in the middle, one to the left, one to the right. And we just were sharp. You know, everybody looked good on prom, but I knew I was sharp, right? And I'm going to say I was the best dressed. Of course, can somebody wear something that is more popular, flashier, designer, blah, blah, blah? Of course they can. And why am I going to say I look sharp at prom? I said sharp. I didn't say the best, right? I'm not, oh, I was the best. No, I was sharp. And the three of us, we just walked into the room like space. Everybody went, right? Like everybody turned their heads. I was like, damn. Like what the, like to me in my head, I'm like, what the fuck? Like what? Yo, why is everybody looking at me? But I wasn't like, right? I was just like, damn, okay. Cause we had that energy that, yo, some real freaking G's just walked in, right? Some real fucking G's just walked in. And obviously, once they looked, everybody went back to their business, all right? Because, you know, my little lady came, right? And then the boys went their own ways. And, you know, obviously we came back together to have pictures and stuff like that. But we walked in like kings. Our mindset was there. When you need to have an extreme level of confidence about you. Because that's what's going to make sure you get to your goals. Knowing for a fact that you will get to your goals will bring you to your goals. Having evidence to back what you do, who you say you are, who you claim to be, will add more to your confidence. I can just go talk to girls, not because it's an extreme level of skill, but because I know that I'm me. I have evidence in my mind that I am who I am. Now, is she going to reject me? I don't know. Now, some guys are like, yeah, I'm going to get every girl out. Yeah, that's one thing. And I know I like to drift into these conversations and these topics of women. It's because a part of it for guys, just knowing for a fact that you can just approach a girl and talk to her, you just have that level of, it's just like, it's like a trigger in your mind that, yo, I'm that dude, right? But it goes with the last few topics that I've spoken about the last couple of days, right? Being about what you say you're about, right? If you need people to support you, you are most likely not going to make it. And then a lot of times you have to let people talk, all right? People lose discipline, but champions, they lose people, because we're just wired on getting to the next target, getting to the next goal, winning, 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 winning. What is the next trophy? What is the next title? Winning, winning, winning. That's how your mindset needs to be. Just tackling mission, tackling the problem, tackling a mission, tackling a problem, tackling a mission, tackling a problem. And you're just winning at every freaking stage. Because that's what matters. Because winning is everything. Winning is everything. Say it with me. Winning is everything. Like, I know I went through a few different places in this video, but I hope you guys grasp the point that you need to be about what you say you are about. Right? And I'm going to start to have a better format for my videos so that I don't go all over the place, unless you guys like this stuff. But, you know, I know I need to introduce myself in the beginning more, because I know not everybody knows who I am, knows what I do. My name is Duno Clanor, for those of you that don't know. And I'm a business consultant. I'm a content creator. I'm a systems integrator. I know how to play the saxophone really, really well. I've been playing for 13 years. I'm an athlete. I'm a sharp dresser. You know, you could call me like James Bond. I'm a little charismatic. You know, I'm a little stern and strict with myself, but also with the people that I allow around me. And you know, there's so much on the way that sometimes I'm just like, damn, like I'm only 22, but I'm doing everything in my power to ensure that by the time I'm 40, by the time I'm 60, there's nothing that I want that I can't have, but I haven't lost myself. That's a very important piece, right? Like, I'm still close to what I want. I'm still close to God. And I'm still leading the type of life that I want to lead without losing myself, right? That's an important thing, because I know a lot of people lose themselves, right? And I really don't want to dive into any deeper topics. I'll leave those for future videos. But if you guys are enjoying the video, if you're still watching the video, make sure you hit that sub, because there's so much more on the way. 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 I'll speak to you guys on the next one.